Every evening, right after the sun dips below the horizon, a shadow falls across the old stone bell tower. It's an oddly shaped shadow, too, like the silhouette of a man in a long coat. The locals in the village below have grown accustomed to it. They come to watch it every day from their homes and from the windows of the tavern. He hadn't moved a muscle for over a week. They tried to rouse him, but he didn't respond. So they carried him outside and laid him in the grass. The sun beat down on his face, and after a while he woke up. He sat up and looked around. Then he looked back at the tower and saw the shadow fall across it. He felt a chill, even though the sun was shining and the air was warm. He stood up and walked toward the edge of town, away from the shadow and the tower, and the villagers haven't seen him since. And they tell stories about it. Some say it's the ghost of a former pastor who hanged himself after stealing from the church. Others say it's the devil himself come to claim another soul. But the truth is, there is no bell in the tower. There is no upper floor and there's no light behind it to cast a shadow in the first place. It rang. The sound echoed through the valley, loud and mournful. The villagers below looked up, startled, and saw a dark shape standing beside the pastor, or what was left of it. Then the shape stepped forward and whispered, "It's your turn." And with that, it vanished. But every evening, without fail, the shadow appears. One evening, though, as the shadow was taking its usual stroll beside the weathered stone tower, it did something it had never done before. The next day, the villagers came to check on the pastor, but he didn't stir. Some say the pastor left the village to warn the neighboring towns about the shadow. Others say he simply went mad and is now a wanderer, doomed to walk the earth for eternity. But every evening, right after the sun sets, a shadow falls across the old stone bell tower. And every evening, without fail, the villagers hear a faint echo of a voice whispering, "It's your turn."